So you can give that. You can just say, yes, I want to use the camera. Okay. And when the camera picture taking is done, we are going to store the picture. So if you remember what is this TinyDB, it says store the given value under the given tag. The storage persists on the phone when the app is restarted. First part, store the given value under the given tag. It means what? You are going to store the image. You have the image, right? You have the image what you clicked, right? The picture that you have. You are going to store that thing with some name, right? So what is the name that I am using here? New pic, right? You can see the name is new pic. I'm going to store this thing, this new pic, on the device. Now, what is the device? The device that you're taking the picture on, right? That your device will be the tablet that you're working on. And what is the value to store? The image, right? You will be clicking on the image and storing that image in the storage section, right? Now, what is the name of the storage section itself? TinyDB, right? Your TinyDB1, it's the storage section, right? The storage section, you will be storing it with the help of the new pig name and store the image. Now, this is done in the storage section, but still this image is not that same image, right? We have just taken the picture and kept it in some storage. What we are going to do now, we are going to take up that same picture and then set the image. So you can see I'm setting now image1 picture to the DB value. That is the one picture that I've stored. You can see I've used new pic here. So I'm just getting it. You see, it is saying store value, this procedure, and this procedure is saying get value. So I'm first of all storing the image, right? And then I'm getting the image, right? Retrieve the value stored under the given tag. The tag is the name with which I'm storing, right? If I'm suppose I have stored a file somewhere in a cabinet and I have named the file new pic. So when I'm searching among the files, I will search what? I will search new pic to get to the image quickly. Like if you keep a Pokemon image or if you keep an animal image, you will search what? The name of the Pokemon, the name of the animal, right? So we just search that thing here in this get value procedure, right? When we get that image, we set the image1 picture to that image, right? Up to now, everything clear, Rishabh? Did you get what is happening? Okay, if you have any doubts, you can tell me, okay, that what is this TinyDB thing and how am I storing the image in the tablet? How am I setting that? If you have any doubt, you can ask me, okay? Yeah, tell.
I got no doubts.
Okay.
I have no doubts. And how do you
Okay.
get that backpack? What did that backpack do?
Backpack? What backpack?
On the top right of your screen next to design and blocks.
Yeah, what about that?
What does it do? I clicked on it and it just gives me a little gray screen.
Oh,
What is it
you
actually?
okay. Let me tell you. If you have some common blocks of code that you want to use later on in some other projects, so you just store that in the backpack. You just take up the common section. Let's say, for example, this is the common section. I just take it in here and keep it. So now you see the backpack got full, right? There are these blocks of code here. So if I click on them again, now the same block that I stored will appear. You can reuse them as many times as you want, right?
Nice.
Okay.
Got it?
Thank you.
Okay, and you can empty the backpack also if you want to. Just like right click on it and empty the backpack. Okay, so if you want to reuse some code that is like repeated in every project, then you can use that backpack. Just take up any code and keep it inside. Okay. Now for this one, this other button, that's the button 2. What is the button 2 doing? It says Google. What is this Google thing? Now when you're going to click on button 2, you are going to go to screen 2, right? Open another screen, screen 2. So what is happening in screen 2? When you are in screen 2, you are having 2 buttons. So let's go to screen 2 here. You can see back and forward button and there is one web viewer. So you are basically going to open the browser. You have your browser, Google browser. So you are basically going to open the browser and you will have forward and backward button in it because forward and backward will not be there. When your browser, those buttons will not be there. If you search something and then want to go forward and backward, then you will have to use these things. That is the button go forward, button go backward. Okay, these procedures of the web viewer. So what is this web viewer? It is basically you can find in your user interface only, the browser. So this web viewer is going to open a browser. In your web viewer, here on the right, you can see the URL I have given Google, right? So you just give the URL in the browser and it will open up, right? When you just click on Google in this screen, here Google, if you click on that, then it will open up. Okay? Just two very simple tasks. One is clicking a picture and then storing in this image. And another one, you click on Google and it will take you to the next page screen, which will open up the browser with 2 more buttons. You can add more buttons if you wish, right? So any doubts, Rishabh? You have very simple tasks.
Yep. No doubts.
Okay, so let me stop my screen sharing and you can start working on it.
So what's the name?
You can name it anything like camera and web. 2 things we have doing, right? Camera and web activity. So you can name it camera, web, or web and camera, something like that.
I'll do Google.
Okay, you can do Google. But you'll have to do the camera part also, right?
Conquer. Hello?
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
know. See that?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes. What the heck?
The instructions?
Oh,
Instructions, you can start, right? You can like, what was the thing? You have an image, right, at the beginning, then two buttons. You will be adding the image at the beginning, then two buttons. One button will open up the camera, the other will take you to the next screen, right? You have to remember, right? You have to remember the things. You have to do it on your own, Rishabh. Every time I'm not going to tell you.
try.
Okay.
We don't need arrangement here. We don't need arrangement. We need like the image and the two buttons. One button will be to open the camera and the other one to open Google. If you want to keep it like that, it's fine, but we don't need that. So the first one will open up your camera and the second one will open up your Google. Okay, if you're facing doubt in that, then do one thing, take it to the edge. The other button, take it to the edge of the first button. Then it will enter.
To the edge? What
Yeah.
do you mean? Ah, there.
The request.
Right? The first, if you have to keep one button adjacent to the first button, just take it to the edge of the first button, okay? Do not fill the whole thing. Okay, you can fill it. Like, it's fine. If you want to click an image, you can fill it. And for the first button, it will be like click a picture.
Okay. Take a picture.
Yeah.
Take a picture. Still there? Still there?
Okay, and now for the next button, you can simply light Google or something, right? Take a picture, and for this one, you can write it Google.
Okay. What is that? Now, what's that? What is that?
What?
Sorry, wait, I'm just talking to my mom. What's that? Okay. Okay.
You can rename that button to Google or something, right? The text. Yeah, and the component name as well. Okay, not so many O's. Give like a limited O's.
Well, when you search something on Google and you go all the way on the bottom, isn't like the 10 O's?
Yeah, but that is
Oh.
not in the button, right? That's like on the website of Google. It's not the button
Yeah, but
exactly.
that'd be good enough.
Okay.
I put on E.
Oh, that was the component name. Component name, you can keep it short, right?
use.
Yeah, component name you
Fine.
better keep it short. Yeah, and for here in the text you can give with the O's more.
Yippee.
Okay, and now you can start working on the blocks for this page, right? You can first of all go to the blocks for this page only, this screen only. And what are the things here? You have the button, cam button and the Google button, right? You can go to blocks,
Okay.
right? You
Let's
can go
go
to
to
blocks
book.
now. And when you're clicking on the first button, so what is the first button? Cam. When you're clicking on the first button, what are you going to do? You're going to open camera. So did you add the camera component in the designer? Not here, in the designer.
Okay.
You add the camera component. Where is the camera component? You will find it in media. Media is after that layout. You'll find it in media.
Camera folder. Okay.
Not the camcorder, the camera. And one more we need. What is that one? One more component, non-visible component. What is that one? Yeah, Rishabh, you cannot do that camera. I have told you, right? You have to give something else because that is the name of the component. And so instance and components cannot be same. But you are using that name and the name of the component, both of them cannot be same. Okay,
Come on.
and now you can add the other component, that is the tiny db. So we need to go to storage for this one. Can you find storage on the left? Can you find tiny db? Yeah, keep it there and you can rename that to anything. You can rename that to storage, store, something like memory.
There.
Okay. Okay, tiny db. Okay, fine. You like do not use these kind of names. You will only get confused later on. Like use like a little smaller name that you can figure out. These kind of names may look fun, but like it will be a little difficult to understand later on. Right? Just use smaller names.
That's speaking. Oh, you see,
Güzel.
it's over here.
Okay, okay, fine. Now, can you go to blocks again? Now this time we have added the non-visible components. Now go to blocks. Okay, so when we are going to click on the cam button, what is going to open up? The camera. So can you go to camera on the left? Yes. What is the procedure? Take picture, right? We are going to click a picture when the button is pressed. Okay. Next up, when the button is done, so you can go to camera again, your cami again. When you are done clicking the picture, you get the image. So how you can get the image? Yes, after picture. That's the event listener, right? Yeah, the get image, you can get the image, right? You click the image, now you can get the image. But where are you going to store it? Rishabh, where are you going to store the image? Tiny.
The tiny TV.
Yeah. What are you? Which procedure are you going to use to store it?
Clear tag.
Okay, no, not clear tag. We are going to store something, right? So which one is it? It should be named with store. We are going to store the image, right?
Value to store.
Right, value to store. And now we are going to, yeah, we are going to store the image. So where are we going to store the image? Okay, is it going to be in tag or is it going to be value to store? Okay, so value to store. And what is the tag? No, what is the tag? You have to name the image, right? The image that you are going to store, you have to name it. So your tag will be the name of the image, right? New image, new picture, something like that, right? You have to name it. So you can add what? You can add a text over there. No, it won't go there. It won't go because tag is not that kind of thing. Your cami is a camera. Your tag cannot be a camera, right? That's why it's not accepting. You have to use some name for the tag. So you have to use what? Yes, you have to go to text, use some name. No, is empty is not a text, right? You have to use some name. You have to write something and then use it as a name. That's the tag. That is how do you download the images? You save the name of the animal, the Pokemon, right? So that kind of thing. You can say new image, right? New picture, something like that. So we are going to store the image like that. We are clicking on your device and we are going to store it. Yeah, pic is also fine. You can simply keep it as pic. Yeah, picture is also fine. Keep it short, anything. Yeah, picture. Okay. Now, when we are done with that, when we have stored it, now what we have to do? We have to bring it back. Once we have stored it, we have to bring it to the image, right? Yes. So we are going to set what? Set the picture of the image, right? Can you go to picture? Set the picture, right? Yes, the deep green color. And now we have no available assets, right? No available assets. So you can delete that no available assets thing. Yeah. And how are you going to get the picture back? To store it in the label, how are you going to get the picture? You have to retrieve that from the database, right? You have to get the picture from the database. That's the storage. So how are you going to get it? Yeah, you can go to the database and you have to get it. So how are you going to get it? Right. You can, yeah, you can add, join the whole thing to picture. Correct.
Oh,
Yes. Now, what is the tag?
picture.
You don't have to use the picture now. You have to use the tag. What is the tag? Is this the tag? It is value if tag not there. What is the tag? Yes. What is the tag? What is the name of your picture? Picture, right? You can write picture. And value if tag not there means, let's say the picture is missing, right? There is no picture with that tag. So you just add another text over there, that picture not present, something like that. Not present, picture missing, like that, right? You can add that quickly. You can add a text. Yeah, value if tag not there in that position. You can quickly add a text. Yeah, you can duplicate that also. And just here, write that picture is not there. Picture not available. Picture is not, picture is absent. You can write it over there, right? You don't have to delete it. You can write it, right? Just double click on there and write it. That picture is missing or picture not available. No picture, maybe. Yeah, no picture. Okay, fine. This is how you're going to work on the camera thing, right? Okay. Now you can quickly test it. Bring your tablet, test it quickly, and then we can move on to the second part.
Yep.
Okay, you know how to test it. Connect with the AI companion. Test the button. Google button will not work. Simply click on take a picture. Your camera will open. Click the picture, and then that will be appearing in your own application, right? Okay, now click on take a picture. Camera will open up, and then take any picture you want, and then put it. Okay. Did you close it?
Take a flower.
Your camera will open. Okay, you will take the picture, and that picture will be stored over here. Take the picture. If there is like some save thing, save the picture, or if the picture you have taken is correct, if there is that option, take it up and then go back to your application. The camera will close. Go back to your application, and there you can see the picture, right?
Yep, it worked.
No, take picture of it.
Yeah.
Is it? Engine.
Okay, is it working?
Yep, I tried it out 2 times.
Okay, the picture is available in this in your app, right? The app that you're working on. Not just the camera opening, the picture should also be there in your application, right?
Yep, it's also there.
He took a picture and it appeared on the tablet.
Okay, okay, fine. Okay, fine. Now let's move on to the blocks section again, and let's work on the browser. So you can go to blocks again.
But we need to add another screen.
Yeah, you will be adding another screen. If you want to do that first, then let's do that. You can add another screen. And yes, Rishabh, do not delete it. You can keep the screen, but do not delete it. Okay, by any chance, do not delete the screen. You can go to screen 2. This is screen 1. You can go to screen 2. No, we don't need another one. We don't need. Yeah, you can go to screen 2 here. Now, what are the things in screen 2? You are going to add the web viewer, right? So on the left, in your user interface, that is the first one, you can go to web viewer. At the very first category, the user interface. You have the web viewer.
Web viewer.
The very bottom, you have web viewer.
Ah, there, the last one.
Drag it. And for this web viewer, you will be adding 2 more buttons, right? At the bottom, you can add 2 more buttons. That will be your go button and backwards button and forwards button, right? So you can add 2 buttons at the very end. Okay, they are getting added at the top. Yeah. You can keep them at the top also. That's not an issue. Right? You will be adding 1 more button. Yeah, add another button. You can add a horizontal arrangement for that, because that will go below, right? You can add a horizontal arrangement and put them inside it. Okay, put them inside the arrangement quickly. Yeah, and that will make the space. Okay. Yeah, bring it to the edge. Yeah, fine, fine. Yeah. Now we can add the blocks for this one. So rename the text. The text for first button is go. Okay, what is the third button for?
Camera.
So we don't need
So you
camera.
can go back to screen 1.
Okay, that is fine. That button is fine. So you can say screen 1 button, like go back button. But other than that, for button 1, that is your first button, you can rename that to forward or backwards maybe. And the next one, that is button 2, you can rename that to forward or backward. Anyone.
So what are the back and forward ones supposed to do?
Back and forth, they will be helping you in navigating. See, you have the backwards and forwards button in your browser, right? You have them right in your browser? At the top left in your browser. See, here in this tab, if you go to the top left, you have the backwards and the forwards and the refresh button. 3 buttons, right? For this tab in your browser. The same thing. You're going to add those buttons manually, right? Yeah, you can add an arrow for that also. Nice. Okay.
Or you can copy paste. No, shift.
Okay.
Oh, under there.
Yeah.
But not that
Nope,
many.
should not do that. Should not do that.
Yeah. Do not use that many. Add maybe like 3 to 4. Yeah, that thing you cannot help. Maybe increase the font size a bit, but that center thing will not work, right? That exact center arrow thing will not work here. You can increase the font size a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, increase the font size a little bit because the button will be very small.
Okay.
Font size. No, you have to use shift for that, right? Yes. Then use the dashes and go to the font size. Increase the font size. The text is fine. Yeah, go to the font size. Go to the font size. Yeah, increase the font size a little bit. Maybe like make it easier. Now it's fine. Now you can see the buttons very well. Okay. Do the same for the forward button. Okay, 16, 18, both of them are fine. You can keep any one of them.
Perfect.
Yeah. Now you can go to the next button.
Okay, button 2.
Yeah, button 2 will be what? The forward button, right? This is button 1. Okay, so you can rename that to back because this is going backwards. So back button maybe. You don't have to use those here, right? It may not yeah. See, you will not get that, right? You cannot use those in your component name. Just write back or forward like that. You cannot use this, Rishabh. You cannot only use, you see it's written that you can only use underscores and letters. You cannot use those things. Just write back button. Still, it's not a great thing to use that, right? You will be very confused. What is that thing? Yeah, right back button. When you're working on blocks, you will get confused, right? What is this thing? Yeah, for the forward, you can name it to forward. Let's rename it to forward. Okay, forward button is fine. WARD. Rishabh, WARD. Forward is WARD, not WO.
It works.
Yeah, it works, but still remember the spelling. Okay, forward spelling is important. And what about button 3? What are you going to do with that? This is the go back to screen 1 button, right? So you can write screen 1, camera maybe. Okay, and for button 3, you can rename that to screen 1 also, the component. Double E, Rishabh, double E. Yeah, double E and then 1. Do not use spaces. Yeah, it will not be covered anyway. Okay, now you can go to blocks now. Yeah, so what are the buttons going to do? You have forward button and you have backward button. So when you're going to click on the backward button, let's go to backwards button first. When you click on backwards button, what is going to happen? You can like drag that one. Yeah, what is going to happen when you click on this one? Something is going to happen. You will be navigating back in your browser. So what is the browser here that you are using?
The browser?
What is the browser that you're using here? What is the browser? What is the thing? What is the component that you are
Web
using?
viewer.
Right. In your web viewer, if you scroll down, you will find a lot of procedures, right? No, not this one, not this one. Just scroll down in that tray, go to the tray of web viewer, and then scroll down there. Yeah. So what are these? Can go forward, clear caches, clear location, go to URL, go home, reload. These are all you can understand. These things you can find it in web browsers, right? So what do we need? We need go back. We have to go back. So we need the go back one, right? And can you do for the forward one quickly?
Yep.
So when you're going to click on the forward button, you are going to do what?
We're going to do forward.
Yeah, so we can go to web viewer again and bring the procedure from web viewer.
Go forward.
Yes. Okay, so this is for this page. Another button you have, that's the screen 1 button. So can you like go for that? Like if you click on screen 1 button, what is going to happen? You will be going back to screen 1. So to do that, you can go to control for the navigation purposes and open screen 1. Scroll down, you will find open screen 1. So open another screen name. So what is the screen name? Screen 1. And you can go back to screen 1. In your blocks, go to screen 1. That's fine. That's fine. That screen is fine. In your blocks, go to screen 1. In your blocks. I mean, that very top at the top, you have screen 2, right? Yeah, go to screen 1. Here, you have that button, right?
Yeah.
To go that Google button. You haven't added that Google button thing. So when you're clicking on Google button, you're basically going to go to the next screen. Can you go to the next screen? That will automatically load up the browser, right? The Google browser. Yeah, open another screen. What is the name of this screen? Is it screen 1? No, it's screen 2. Okay, fine. And the final thing, go back to designer once in screen 2. In designer, go to screen 2. Yeah, go to designer.
Yeah, Xbox or something like that.
We have missed something. What is that thing? We have not given the Google URL. Now, Rishabh, what do you understand by URL?
Well,
Yes, what
if
do you
you want
understand?
it's like the link of the thing, like App
Correct.
Inventor.
Yeah, the link is called the it's called what? It's called the URL, right? The URL is like the name, right? The name of the website that you are going. So what is the URL for Google? www.google.com, right? That's the URL for Google. So can you go to that app again, your application again? See, this is the URL, right? www.the-name-of-the-website.com. That's the URL, right? That's the name of the web page. So you can go to your application once. Yeah, go to your application. On the right, go to web viewer first. Go to your application, go to web viewer. Your web viewer. Yeah, on the right, you will have home URL. Can you find out home URL? There you will give that address. That is called the URL address. There you will give the address. What is the address? Not in caps, not in caps. Yeah, like not in caps. Keep it in normally. Lower letters. www.google.com. Okay. Use the exact web page. So we are adding the web URL, the address to the web viewer, so that when it opens up, it will simply take you to Google. Okay. Did you understand what happened here?
Yep.
Okay.
Wait a second. Google.
Yeah, that will be L. Right. Yeah. Do not make errors here. Then that it will not open the correct thing. Right. It will take you to some other website. Okay. Now you can test it again for screen 2. Being your tablet. Open the AI companion. Scan the QR. And see if Google is opening. Search something. Check the buttons if they are working fine. Yeah, go to Google, click on Google button.
Yep, clicked on
Is it
it.
opening? Is it opening?
Yep.
Okay.
And it is
Search for
on
something.
Google. Okay.
Search something and see that if you can go back, and then again try to go forward. Click on screen 1 button, see if you can go back to the screen 1. Just keep on checking the buttons. Okay. Okay. So is it working? Everything? You can tell me if you have any issues like not opening or something.
I put the keyboard alphabet and it worked.
Okay.
Let's try. Go for the A's and use the back. Oh,
Sorry.
got it.
So are you able to navigate the browser?
It actually is going back.
So you are able to navigate it, right?
Are you able to navigate?
Yeah.
Is it there?
And screen 1 button is working fine.
Screen 1. Let's go and see screen 1. Là, là, là. Ah, c'était là. Voilà, voilà.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Skin
it is
one.
okay. Yeah, it is okay.
Take this picture. Okay.
And now you can add your own. You can add your own buttons now, one by one, in your designer. Let's say you add like the URL button for another website, right? If you click on the button, and that takes you to another website, you can add that, right? Like one button you can add, and that button will take you to, let's say, YouTube, right? So you can add that thing, right? One button you can add, then that if you click on that button, it will take you to YouTube. So when you will give the URL there, right? So can you do that on your own right now?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Hmm.
No, we don't need another screen. Rishabh, you just added another screen.
Hmm.
Okay, you don't have to
I can
delete
see
it.
it.
Just keep it. Just keep it. Don't delete it. Go to screen 2.
First, we need to go to screen 1.
Oh, you are trying. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you are trying to do another button for YouTube. Okay, fine. I was like saying, if you go from that Google to YouTube, right? Use another procedure, that is go to URL procedure, right? Yeah, you can do that also. You can add another screen also. Go to YouTube also. That's fine. That's fine.
I'm making it YouTube's colors.
Okay.
Perfect.
You will go to screen 3, and there you can add the URL, that www.google.youtube.com. So you haven't, yeah, that's button 1. You haven't renamed it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now you can go to screen 3 then. No, not here, not here. Okay, yeah, here you can go from screen 1 to screen 3, and then you can go to screen 3, and there you'll have to add the web viewer, right? Because, yeah, first of all, go to screen 3 in your designer, add the web viewer,
Oops.
not screen 2, screen 3. Yeah, you can add a button here also for to go to web YouTube. Yeah, this thing is you have understood well, right? That how to navigate between screens. So it's a good thing, right?
What?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, now go to screen 3, then add the web viewer there.
Yeah. I'm just.
Yeah, where's the web viewer there? Right. Here you can also add the navigating buttons if you wish to.
Five.
Okay, 5 buttons. What are you going to do with 5 buttons?
But we need a wait. We don't need a direction.
You can add 4 buttons, I think. 4 buttons is enough.
Okay.
Okay.
No? Skin? Apple? Ganske. Har du ikke fest i deg?